everywhere you are.
No doubt you've got big plans to make your dad feel extra special on Sunday, but just in case you're looking for another way to make him feel like the super dad that he is, Don Raines is here from Don's Meat Shop. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
This has got to be a big time for you because everybody wants to try to outdo their dad on the grill.
Absolutely.
For Father's Day.
Yeah.
You're already getting a lot of sales?
Absolutely. It's already ramping up.
What's kind of the go-to? What are most people looking for?
Well, you know, when we're talking about dad, we're talking about steaks.
Okay.
You know, so we're talking about the big king of steak tomahawks or the bone-in ribeyes, you know, fillets, and the popular cuts like picanha, tri-tip, even skirt steak. Okay,
let's talk the tomahawk ribeye.
Yeah.
I mean the tomahawk steak, sorry. You said this one here is how much? 3.5 pounds?
That one's it's a big one. It's about 3.5 pounds.
So you're not gonna just give that one steak to your dad, probably. You're gonna share, that's meant to be shared.
That's if dad wants to share.
If dad wants to share. How many people realistically could eat that steak?
3.
3. Okay, but then part of I know why people love coming to you, Don, is that you're not just selling the product, you're helping them make it taste great.
Sure.
That's a thick steak, so you've got to know how to cook it.
Oh yeah, I tell them all the time how to cook that.
What is the answer?
Reverse sear, low heat, 225 for about 30 minutes, bring the internal temperature up to 100, then crank your heat up to 500 or 600 degrees. It'll take about 10 minutes to sear it. Try to get that internal temperature to about a 120, 125, let it rest 5 minutes, you should be good to go.
He makes it sound so easy, doesn't he? Okay, when you get to the temperature conversation, then you've got to have a good thermometer.
Right.
You sell all the accessories there at Don's.
I sell the
Meats,
thermometers too.
And are they all made the same? Or like, because do you carry one that you particularly like?
I carry a good brand, it's Scully.
Yeah.
And they're really good, and I've got long stem, short stem.
Okay.
You know, so it depends what you want.
Okay, so then you got exotic with us over here. The ribeye, we understand. The filet, we certainly get that. But what are these here again that you brought? Tri-tip?
Yep, that is the tri-tip. You know, a lot of customers from California that have moved here are finding me because of that, because I've carried tri-tip about 8 years. And the picanha, which Brazilian steakhouses have really made this popular.
Okay.
You know, and these are both good to do a reverse sear also, very similar to, won't take quite as long as the tomahawk.
Right.
But it's a good way to cook them, and they're very good.
And then
tender.
what is this that you have?
This is skirt steak.
Skirt steak, okay. So
yep.
you would cook that and use that how?
Well, you know, a lot of people are going to do this with fajitas. They're going to cut it up and make really good tacos or that type of thing.
Is it true that if you're going to do something like that, then you want to tenderize it before you cook it? Is that always a good idea?
Yeah, but you know me, Julie. I go to the high end. I'm buying really good stuff. It's going to be tender anyhow.
Already? Okay.
Yeah, I'm buying a high Angus choice product that's, you know, it's going to be forgiving.
Okay. Let's talk about just good old American hamburgers and hot dogs.
Absolutely.
Because yours are not the standard. You go high end there too.
Right.
Where you want to start?
Well, hot dogs, you know, the Cadillac is my Snake River Farms Wagyu beef hot dogs.
Okay.
Which are very good. But then I have my all beef hot dogs. And this is the one I eat all the time.
Is there a difference in taste, the Wagyu versus just the all beef?
A little bit. There's probably the fat content's a little higher in this one.
Oh,
so the flavor's a little different. But yeah, there's a slight flavor difference.
Okay.
But then again, I've got good old regular hot dogs too.
Okay. And they actually are going to be the same size as the hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, well, my regular hot dog's 7 inches long, and I've got a big bun to fit it.
Okay. Let's talk about ribs. You always have got great ribs. What's here? What is
that?
That
is you shamed me the last time I was here about chicken. So I brought my marinated chicken breast.
I didn't mean to shame you, Don.
Yes.
Okay, so what is it marinated?
Well, that one is a mesquite marinade. I also do lemon pepper and a Cajun. And I also sell just regular old plain chicken breast if you want to buy and do it yourself.
Okay, so I do want to talk real quickly. I know we're focusing on Father's Day, and rightly so, but people are already thinking ahead to the 4th of July. And when the calendar turned this year to 2025,
right,
one of the great things that people talked about was how every holiday was on a Friday.
Yep.
This is a great year for holidays. 4th of July is one of those. So y'all are going to have some different hours just to help people plan.
Absolutely. The week of the 4th of July, I will be open that Tuesday, which I think is, July 1st?
That's the 1st of July.
And we will be open that day from 9 to 6, and it'll
Okay.
be regular hours all the way through. You know how it is on the 4th.
Yeah.
The celebration will start the weekend before, and it'll go all the way through the next weekend.
It absolutely does. And the weather probably will be different each of the days of the weekend too.
Right.
Which means your cooking plans might shift a little bit. Are you going to be open on Father's Day?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Normal hours,
Okay.
9 to 6.
So the weather looks iffy again this weekend, but if you've got a covered area, no reason you can't grill.
Right.
But all of this, Don can help you cook on whatever device you've got. If
That's
you can do
right.
it outside, great. Do you still love the flavor of a charcoal grill?
I do, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with a cast iron skillet if you need to do it inside.
Oh, now we're going the old-fashioned way. All right, here's where you'll find him. It's Don's Meat Shop on Hixson Pike, 842-1256, donsmeatshop.com. And when he was talking about the tri-tip and things he's been carrying and the California transplants are loving it, if you've got something special you're looking for, give him a call.
Sure.
And he'll try to special order it for
Yeah,
you. That's what
yeah.
he loves to do.
I'll let you know if I can do it or not and what I can get.
Happy Father's Day. I hope you don't have to cook.
Well, thank you.
Ascension Living provides services and amenities to our residents.
It's such a close-knit group. It's so much like family.
Why wouldn't you want to live here too? Come home to Ascension Living.
From fields across America